atmospheric standard Dolby Atmos is one of the most requested features in soundbars, but these speakers have typically been too expensive for most people. But now the Vizio SB3651-E6 changes things completely. It's not only the first Atmos speaker under $500, it's also the only one I'd recommend. Unlike some other Atmos soundbars, the Vizio is a full surround system. It offers up-firing drivers that bounce off the ceiling at the front, plus dedicated surrounds at the rear. It's worth noting that these connect directly to the subwoofer, so you'll need to hide the wires. As the 36 in the name suggests, this is a 36-inch soundbar, which comes in Vizio's black and silver colour scheme. The kit also comes with a wireless 6-inch subwoofer. As the soundbar's display is all sorts of dot-filled nonsense, the remote features a helpful LCD screen for adjusting settings and the input. The SB3651-E6 offers a bunch of connections, including HDMI in and out, which you'll need for Dolby Atmos. However, there's no support for the competitive DTS:X format. The soundbar also includes coaxial, optical, Wi-Fi with Chromecast built in, a 3.5mm input, and of course Bluetooth. As you expect for a soundbar of this type, it sounds best with movies. The height channel really offers a sense of space with Dolby Atmos recordings. Dialogue is clear and surround effects are seamless. The subwoofer may not be as big as some competitors, but it still packs a wallop. The only thing the system can't really do is music. There's a decent thump with bass-heavy tracks, but it lacks the subtlety and warmth of a dedicated system. It's fine for background listening though. If you've been waiting for Dolby Atmos soundbars to come down in price, then there's no more need to wait. The Vizio SB3651-E6 is great value for money.
Samsung home entertainment experience and relentless innovative drive, combined with HARMAN KARDON's 65+ years of acoustic design expertise, bring you the ultimate home theater sound. Samsung Soundbar Q90R. Immersive sound, optimized for QLED. Three front plus 2 side firing channels. Deep bass provided by a dedicated woofer. 2 wireless rear sound speaker kits with 2 up-firing channels. And 2 additional front up-firing channels maximize the surround sound effect. All these support Dolby Atmos and DTS:X sound formats, providing a richer, more cinematic surround sound experience at home. The evolution of soundbar technology didn't just stop at audio development. Immersive sound, optimized for QLED. Wireless TV connection via Wi-Fi avoids the clutter of unnecessary wires for a clean, sophisticated look that's simple to operate. One remote for both your TV and soundbar at the same time. Game Mode Pro automatically activates when your game console is turned on. Up-firing speakers provide rich, optimized 3D sound for more exciting, immersive gameplay on your QLED. Adaptive Sound automatically adjusts to optimal sound settings for sports, movies, and all other types of content you watch on your QLED. And when you need to watch TV quietly at low volume, dialogue can still be heard clearly.
Thomas, you're on your own, don't die!
Seamless HDR 10+ experience in immersive picture quality and rich, captivating sound for a truly next-generation viewing experience. Immersive sound, optimized for QLED. Samsung Soundbar Q90R.
Hi Hi, today I'm with David Huggins, the Senior Area Sales Manager for Sony, and we're going to talk about the ST5000 soundbar. Now, first of all, David, it looks impressive and powerful, but it's going to be measured on the sound performance. So what are the features of this soundbar?
Fantastic question. So the ST5000 from Sony supports Dolby Atmos and Dolby DTS:X. So that will give you a fantastic 360-degree sound, even coming from above, but also fantastic realism in that sound quality. Now this is delivered by 7.1.2 channels, and it's also supported by Sony's S-Force Pro front surround to make sure that you get the best surround sound possible. When it comes to audio, it also supports high-res audio. So when you're listening to music, we've always thought that the best quality that you would get would be the CD quality. Now, when you're recording in a studio and you transfer it to a CD, you lose some quality. So what high-res audio will actually allow you to do is listen to the track as the artist intended and get the full experience.
So it's not just about getting great sound while you're watching TV, you can also listen to your music through it.
Yes, you can. So it will have Bluetooth and NFC as standard, so that you can connect from a mobile phone or a tablet device. Now that will also support Chromecast built in as well. So if you're on an Android phone or a tablet or even iPhone, you can be listening to music on any sort of app, see the cast icon, and then hit that icon and send it directly to the soundbar. Now, this will also be supported by Sony's Music Center app as well. So this will easily allow you to compile your entire music library and be able to send directly to the soundbar. But also, if you want to be able to control the settings of the soundbar, you can change things like the subwoofer settings up and down, all through one ease of use on the app. Now, you also have a range of products such as voice-activated speakers that are growing in the market at the moment as well. So you can imagine something like Google Home being able to control the speaker. So you could be sat on the sofa, not being able to find the remote control, and simply say, Google Home, turn down soundbar to volume 35, as an example.
What options do I have to connect it to my TV?
You've got optical and HDMI. The main one would be HDMI. There's two real benefits from using that. Firstly, if you're watching a film on a 4K Blu-ray player, then this will support 4K pass-through. So you can connect into the soundbar and then pass it through onto your TV to save a connection on the TV. You can also control the soundbar using the TV remote control. So the HDMI will support something called ARC, Audio Return Channel. So when it comes to turning the soundbar down, save you having to look around for multiple remote controls. But for me, the great thing about this product is it's not just Sony that will say it's an amazing product. What Hi-Fi recently reviewed it, and they also gave it a 5-star review as well. So we can have complete confidence in the product.
Great, thanks David. So if you're looking for a powerful soundbar and want to find out more about the Sony ST5000, you can go to Curry's PC World, online and in store.
Yamaha once again brings you the ultimate home cinema experience. Introducing the YSP-5600, the world's first single-unit 3D surround sound system. The YSP-5600 will take you beyond your imagination, beyond your expectation, to a world of sound enhanced with new height channel speaker technology. The YSP-5600 uses a 32-driver speaker array to reproduce true 7-channel surround and an additional 12-speaker array to create an overhead speaker experience. Using advanced signal processing and intricate driver positioning to reproduce sound beams that reflect off walls and the ceiling, the YSP-5600 delivers coherent, multi-dimensional 3D surround sound. Regardless of your sitting position, projected sound beams combined with world-leading 3D surround sound technology will encompass you with the most authentic sound field reproduction. The result is a realistic and impressive sound field, bringing your favorite movies to life. The YSP-5600 also features MusicCast, providing wireless multi-room audio playback controlled by a simple app. Connect your YSP-5600 soundbar to your home Wi-Fi and access music from your favorite streaming services. Then simply add more MusicCast components in other rooms for the ultimate in whole home audio. To further enhance the sound experience, wirelessly connect a powered subwoofer with the optional SWK-W16 wireless subwoofer kit for deep bass found in today's movie soundtracks. Featuring 44 beam drivers, 2 woofers, advanced signal processing with height channels, and MusicCast wireless multi-room capabilities, the YSP-5600 will take your home entertainment experience to new heights.
Today we're checking out Sony's HT-Z9F soundbar. Now the Z9F is a 3.1 channel bar, and as you can see it's pretty small, which allows it to fit into just about any TV configuration you've got. But along with a lot of features, Sony has also added some impressive DSP processing to this bar to make it sound a lot bigger than you'd expect. Now the first thing we notice about this bar is it's very light, which again with its small size makes it easy to mount or put on just about any console. And then looking under this little magnetic grille here, we see there's just 3 drivers in the front, including the center driver for good dialogue, and then you've got your stereo channels out to the left and right there. As we said, it's loaded with features, and that starts at the back panel. And as you can see right here, we've got an IR repeater, just in case it covers up your TV sensor, and then plenty of inputs. That includes 2 HDMI inputs for your console or your streaming device. They are 4K HDR supported, including Dolby Vision. And then there's an HDMI ARC input to connect to your ARC supported TV. If you don't have that, there's also an optical input, 3.5mm input, and even an Ethernet connection. And the bar also supports Wi-Fi streaming with Chromecast. Bluetooth is also supported, of course, allowing you to stream from your phone, as well as connecting to select Bravia TVs over Bluetooth, and you can even stream from the bar to a pair of headphones. Sony also includes this digital sound enhancement engine to upscale lower quality streams. And of course, here's the wireless sub. It auto connects, of course. It has a front firing driver here and then a bass port right up front. We like this little glossy look. We also like the fact that the sub is relatively heavy, especially compared to the bar, which means it's probably got some solid components inside. The bar also allows you to add these 2 satellite speakers for true surround in a 5.1 configuration. It's something we're seeing a lot more in soundbars. You can just plug them into the wall and they connect wirelessly like the subwoofer. Now it does add a nice dimension, but at $300 you're really gonna have to weigh if that's enough to add to the bar's already $800 to $900 price point. One thing we really appreciate about the Z9F is its easy access on-screen menu when you're connected through the ARC port, which allows you to quickly scroll through options like sources under watch and listen, and you can also easily access the settings here as well. You can also easily switch sources from the loaded remote, as well as controlling volume, subwoofer level, and even rear surround level if you've got them connected. Of course, there are the DSP modes up here, which Sony does recommend you use for the different sources. And there's the vertical S button, which controls the vertical surround sound DSP. Now this is designed to create a broader stage on the vertical plane. When it comes to performance, the Z9F is impressive for just a 3.1 soundbar, with or without the use of the vertical surround engine. The bar supports just about every surround format you can think of, including 3D or object-based formats like Dolby Atmos and DTS:X. And while this little system can't create a full-on Dolby Atmos environment, it does create serious dimension and a feeling of immersion, especially at the front of the room. Movies, especially those with Atmos or DTS:X, are extremely powerful and engaging with the Z9F. You can also add a bit more dimension to 5.1 and even stereo sources with the vertical surround engine, though it can add a little sibilance to the upper mid-range. And we tended to enjoy the system better with vertical surround disengaged. It also seems to be more effective in some rooms than others, which can be said for the virtual surround in general. Still, Sony's DSP is impressive, and you'll be amazed what this little bar and subwoofer can do to enhance effects, dialogue, and even little details and nuances in your favorite shows and movies. The Z9F also holds its own when it comes to music, offering balanced sound for such a small bar with punchy bass, clear treble, and a rich, smooth mid-range. At $800 to $900, the HT-Z9F is relatively pricey, and it definitely will not be a good substitute for a full-bore Dolby Atmos system. But if you're looking for a small system with big, clear, and dimensional sound, the HT-Z9F is definitely worth checking out.